No. I'm back. Let's open Path of Exile soundtrack. Okay. So let's do the boosts.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Daisy. Serial cables? I haven't seen them for years now. Okay, Parrot. I will do the boosts as you're doing that. Did I do Sangnif's? I don't think I did. Josephson, you tagged Parrot twice with your boost. Does that mean you are giving a boost to Parrots? If so, Parrot, choose a game. Yeah, I'm gonna read Parrot's instructions while Parrot writes them out and then chooses a game granted by Josephson to boost. So we are gonna do puzzle boosts. Puzzle boosts are boosts that we, regular boosts. It's just that Parrot is gonna be sending them in riddle forms. Each segment is a clue for a short word. When all the words are read together, they should sound like the title of the game your Parrot is boosting. We solve these puzzles together. Feel free to type your guesses out in chat. You'd better help me because they are too difficult for me to figure out myself. I will need your help. For example, you will get firm, looped cross, solar terminus. Firm will refer to tight, looped cross will refer to Ankh, and solar terminus will refer to west, and tight Ankh west. You'll sound like Titan Quest, and that's gonna be the game that Parrot is boosting. And all the games can be found in that list, the link Parrot provided. Might and Magic 8.
Draven just boosted W8. Draven just boosted MM8. Draven just boosted U8. Verumamo just boosted Fall. Verumamo just boosted Wiz6. Verumamo just boosted Risen.
Dragonfall. Zero 6 and Risen. Thank you for the boost, Sangnif, Draven, and Veru. Let me. Okay, it's actually ready here. You have to rush the ones. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure. Alright, let's get the first one. Parrot.
Parrotwise just a woosted POO station endowed with Bovine's ocular perception.
Okay. So, poo-poo station, like toilets, WC, loo. Loo sounds like a word it could fit. Endowed with bovines and ocular perception. Ocular perception could be sights. Cowed. Look outside. Look outside! Hey, very nice one, Cowed. It must be look outside, right? That was a quick solution. Well done. Well done, Veru. Cowed was the tough one, I think. Alright, let's get the second one. Poo-poo station was not today's bingo.
Parrotwise just zoasted made golf ball station Finji prod.
Maid, golf ball station, Finji prod. So I stick. Lady T poke. Lady T poke. Okay, a maid could be lady. A cleaner, I suppose. Golf ball station T. I don't know what golf ball station is. Isn't T the club? Last T poke. Last. Fingy prod. Could be poke, that's true. Oh, wait, I didn't even get last epoch. Oh, last epoch. Oh, okay. I didn't even catch it. Okay, well done, very well done. Wait, risen? I didn't actually boost. Look outside. And last epoch. That was a good one, very, yeah. Okay, let's go last one. Last one.
Parrotwise just you listed remove the unfit big bad station plunders restore fitness.
Okay, interesting. Remove the unfits, big bad station, plunders, restore fitness. Remove the unfits. Is it like eliminates? No, it's too long. Restore fitness could be heal. Maybe pair for the first. Could be. Let's say pair. Plunders could be loots or raids. Big bad station. What is a big bad station? Like, is it the station that is big and bad, or is it, does it host big bads bosses? Big bad station boss. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Pair boss raid seal. Seal. It might end with seal. There is no game that has the word seal in it. What does station mean? Like a layer? Either that or like a station of like position. It's pair boss loot seal, yeah. Boss arena. Oh, that makes sense. Big bad station could be arena. I was thinking it was a position, but it can be a place, yes. Restore fitness could be heal. What else could it be? Have a good night, Tazen. Have a good rest. I hope you recover quickly. Hope you feel better tomorrow. Mend, yes, that's another good word. Mend. What did I miss? Why did you tag me? What does station mean like a layer? I think I answered that. Am I missing something else? Oh, you mean layer? Were you offering that as a word? I guess, yeah. Could be, for sure. Layer could be another word. I didn't think Ash was actually recommending that word. But yeah, could very well be. Pair layer raids heal. Remove the unfit must be something else. I can't think of a word though. Let's see. Sift. It could be sift. That's the word I'm looking for. I translated it from Turkish, the word I was thinking of. Could be sift. Skim. Maybe. He's on distress. Could be Skim, I guess. Yeah. Sift Slayer. Lootsman. That doesn't make any sense. Hey farmer, welcome. Zifed? Zifed? Zift? Is that a word? How are you doing, farmer? Looking at the games, I don't immediately see something that makes sense. How are you doing, farmer? Welcome. Any ideas, chat? Big Bad Station. Arena Lair. Boss Lair. Boss Arena. Half asleep after work. Hope you are relaxing. Lurking in the chat. Clues are weird. Plunders. Could it be something else other than loots and raids? Restore fitness, heal, mend, cure. This could also be cure. Raids cure. Loot's cure. Steals.
Afraid of a little
Steals
pain?
cure. Steals
Don't
mend.
wish it
Steals
scare
heal.
you?
Time to look at the tessers, yeah. Let's take a look at the tessers. Plunders. Pillage. Pillages. It could also be the noun, you know, plundered. The things you plunder, like the loots. Treasure. What about Kal? Oh, Kal is probably the best to remove the unfits. Restore fitness could also be rest, that is true. Kalarina, Kalair. Pillages rests. I don't know. Kal. Anything that starts with Kal or Kol. Kalarina pillages rest, yes. Ah. Cthulhu saves the world. Are we making progress? Let's say it starts with Kal. Clear obscure. Clear obscure. It's gonna be clear obscure. But Clear something cure. Ops. Plunders. Ops. How does it fit? Clear rates cure. I guess that does fit. Though it's a bit pushing it. Calerates cure. Almost there. Oh, why did the music stop? Robs. Oh, that's true. Robs. Lair obscure. Well done. Well done. Beautiful. There we go. Lair obscure. Well done, everybody. Parrot, thank you so much for the puzzles, as always. It was great fun. As usual. Thanks for coming up with these. It's always enjoyable. Alright, it's time to jump into Path of Exile. Probably the most complicated ARPG that I know of. And I have almost 3,500 hours in this, but I rarely make characters myself. I either find the build from the internet, or Parrot makes a build for me. Well, I don't play the game anymore. I think it's gotten way too bloated. But when I played, I didn't make my own builds, because I find this game just way too confusing to build for. I do enjoy the gameplay a lot, when I don't have to think about the specifics of the builds. If I'm happy with what the build is going for, which is what makes me decide on what kind of a character I want, and somebody builds that character for me, then it is great fun to play. But I'm gonna show you why, if you don't know this game at all. These are my old characters, by the way. I have all sorts of weird high-level characters here with horrible names like Mithriel, Gander, Mithrel, Ramptal, which is like Templar but not quite. Sure. This is probably the only character that I actually named properly, which was an NPC that Parrot came up with in one of our Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. But otherwise they're all made up silly names. Lutinous Duelist, I don't even know what that means, but yeah. It's difficult to find a name for characters in this game, because every name is taken. Exactly. So we choose by selecting one of the 7 classes.
You swore sinew and soul to
The
serve
first one is
God
the Templar.
with the Order of the Templar.
You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon the faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful
the
blow.
greatest folly of all, to lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar. You are now the
Okay,
chosen
Dominus,
of
come on.
Rayclast, an exile.
And is that not the greatest folly of all, to lose faith when it is all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar. You are now the chosen of the Rayclast, an exile. Okay, let's
You were
listen.
born with quickness of body
Shadow.
and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession, the business of butchery. You have stolen many a life to fill your purse. Now you will earn your redemption in Rayclast. Do you think you are
Marauder.
savage enough to face the land of the damned, Marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies.
Yes, there's gonna be a poll, but we can only put 5 of them in the poll. So we are gonna have to eliminate 2 of those.
Defiance. Rayclast offers you something else.
Let's put Templar.
An education
Marauder.
in savagery.
Okay, let's take a look at all of them. I'm gonna tell you which 5 I want to put in
Perfection in
the...
mind, body, and grace.
I'm absolutely not
The
putting
crowning
Scion
glory
in
of our
there.
Civilization, offering us hope, offering us light. But you gave us only murder and darkness. May Rayclast embrace you as we cannot. For your
Okay, I'm not putting Scion and
to bear.
Shadow in there. Others can be in the poll. So the poll is Templar, Marauder, Ranger, Duelist, and Witch.
Of mind seek to satiate the swift and silent you steal
Ranger,
the
this is
bounty of
Ranger.
others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Ariath is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Rayclast shows you how to truly live like an animal. You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here.
The poll is on, everyone. If you want to vote on which class we are going to play today.
You have
Do cast your
betrayed
votes.
the grand arena. Now Rayclast shall be your audience and your foe. Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Ariath is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Rayclast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
So historically, the class that I have played the most is
You
Templar.
swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Temple.
I always thought I would enjoy Ranger the most, but I've never been able to build a Ranger that is sustainable and strong in the end game.
And is that not the greatest folly of all? To lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar. You are now the chosen of Rayclast.
But yeah,
Exile.
all of these classes can be very strong, obviously. Not that we are gonna see much of the game today, it's like a few hours. And in early game, it shouldn't really matter. So any of them will work well. But Templar,
You were born.
Shadow,
You think you were
Marauder
savage enough, you were born
and
to be swift
Duelists
and strong.
are mainly melee.
Swift and silent.
Ranger and Witch are mainly
Seek to
ranged.
satiate their- Scion is perfection
Scion
in
is
mind,
weird.
body, and grace.
Scion can go anywhere you want. Scion can start on the skill tree at any point you want. So it can also... Basically, it's like a free class where you can build it the way you like without the constraints of the other classes. So it's a very advanced class. You have to know the game reasonably well to be able to make Scion work, because it doesn't limit you with your options. You tried Origin, only got a couple of hours in. Yeah. So which is getting the most amount of votes now with 2, Duelist is at 1, Ranger at 1, Marauder at 1. Witch can be incredibly strong, but I haven't played Witch much. Usually it was Parrot who played the Witch. When I played Templar and Marauder, Parrot played a lot of Witch. And we would become a great team, usually. So Marauder is also at 2 votes now. I haven't cast my vote, so I could be the tiebreaker if that happens. I don't think we are gonna see when the Witch gets strong, and early game Witch will probably be very unsatisfactory to play and watch, since we are not gonna, you know, play for a few hours or rush into the end game. So maybe we start with the
Do you
Marauder.
think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned, Marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped
Yeah,
your superstitious lies.
I think I'm gonna break the tie by going for a Marauder.
Yet you wasted your strength in defiance. Rayclast offers you something else. An education. in
Hopefully
true
this is not taken, Mitra Loader. Let's go with Marauder. So we start the game being condemned to death, and as we were about to be hanged, we somehow escape and come to this island.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore
Wait, that's...
alive.
Isn't that the same with the first one?
Looks
But
like
we
you
are
found
about to be
something
executed
defend
as well,
yourself.
aren't we? That's what I thought. It was the same with the
Place is
first one, I
crawling
thought.
with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if there's... The dead
Oh, we
should
get
remember
exiled.
their
Okay, that's why we are called exiled. You're right, I'm sorry. You're right. So, the first complex part of the game... That's repaired, I got confused. The first complex part of the game are the skills. That's true, that's the second game, Path of Anger. So in this game, all of your items will have these sockets. Some of them will be connected like this, some of them won't be connected. What you gotta do is find the correct color sockets to put in these gems in those. So a red gem can only go into a red socket or a colorless socket. And if this is, there are two types of gems, active gems and passive gems. Active gems gives you the skill, and the passive gem, when connected to an active gem, modifies that skill. So you have to find items with the correct gem color combinations and links, and you have to find the correct skills on top of everything else. So now that I have socketed the heavy strike skill into this weapon, I have access to that heavy strike. Attacks enemies with a forceful blow, requires a mace, scepter, axe, sword, or staff. So not every active works with every weapon, and not every passive works with every active. You gotta know the combinations. Something like that, probably. So we got our first support, a ruthless support. Supports melee skill or slam skills every third time you use a supported attack. That use of the skill will be more powerful. In this game, the flasks work differently than Diablo. Every time you use a flask, so flasks have a maximum number of charges, and every time you use it, it loses a certain amount of charges. Then as you fight enemies, you recharge the flask. So you don't have to, you know, buy 20 potions, use them up, buy again. You only need to find the one you want, and then you need to manage your charges to be able to keep using it when it matters. Of course, anything I tell you today about the game is modified in very intricate ways throughout your Path of Exile experience, I should say. Everything is, you know, adjusted, enhanced, changed, with so much customization. That's why this game is overwhelming. But at least we can talk about the basics, how it all starts. Oh man, it's been a while since I didn't play a ranged character. It feels weird to run after enemies. I probably should have gone there. There's quite a bit of detail on the models as well. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. That's something we can do early game. Although I won't have the mana to use it reliably. Also in this game, you don't have a currency to buy items or sell items. You know, there is no gold or coins of any kind. There are all these weird orbs, and there are, I don't know, 50, 60 different varieties of orbs and other currencies they are called. And, hey Thor, welcome in. And I assume you've still been on hiatus. Got all your tech. No, I didn't get any of the technical stuff results. I didn't do it at all. But I thought it was time to come back to streaming. How are you, Thor? Hey Celeron, welcome. There has been since last year. You can use gold to gamble. Oh, there is, really? Oh, that's true. Okay. See, it's a lot changed since I last played. Actually, I think I have heard that there is gold in this game now. I just never played it when it was. But historically, what matters is not the gold, but the orbs. And you usually use those orbs to craft items or enhance items. For example, one orb can turn a magical item into a rare, another orb can add another property to a rare item, another orb can entirely reroll all the properties on an item. Stuff like that. How are you doing, Flora?
I live to see
Okay,
another
now
day.
are you ready? If you have never seen Path of Exile, if you are the average ARPG player, if you are playing Path of Exile for the first time, this is where probably most of the players just stop playing. As long as you level up and, hey, I've got a passive skill point available, let's put a point somewhere. Uh-oh. What the heck is this? Where do I put the points? What is this? This is usually the first reaction a first-time player, you know, has to the game. So this is a fixed skill tree. This is a fixed skill tree, and according to your class, you start at one of these points. Like Marauder starts here, another class would start here, 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 and I think this is... What is this? Is this Scion? I'm not even sure. This may be Scion. Oh, wait, why isn't that? Let me take a look at that.
I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak. I'm alright with that, really.
Oh. Okay, let's do it like this.
Swooping is bad.
So yeah, every class has access to this very same skill tree. It's just the starting positions that is different. So you could sometimes not reasonably, but usually you could start at Marauder place and let's say go into the Witch territory and start focusing on spells. You are not necessarily limited to a fixed Marauder, which is like a barbarian type melee fighter. It all depends on your build. Of course,
We
for
no
it to
longer
make
consider
sense,
ourselves to be vault
for it to be
dwellers.
viable,
We
you have
refer
to consider a
ourselves as
ton of
citizens.
things. And certain classes go with other classes' territory is much better. For example, Marauder is strength. And I think this is maybe Duelist, which is strength dexterity. And this might be Templar, for example, which is strength and intelligence. Then which would be intelligence. Then I think somewhere over here is dexterity and intelligence, which is Shadow. Then we have Ranger, I think, which is full dexterity. I don't know, I don't remember. I'm making it a little up, but you get the idea. This is like the strength territory, intelligence territory, dexterity territory, something like that. You pass me? Pure melee stealth, yeah, maybe. I'll never like red running as much as you. Probably not. Probably not. But I'm enjoying the sniper. That was mostly correct, thank you. So yeah, you could make a Marauder more like Templar. But what really matters actually when you are trying to build a character are not the small nodes, but the bigger nodes. Like the keystones. If I remember correctly, these biggest ones are called keystones. It's been a while, so I don't really remember. These are what define your build. Like the Avatar of Fire, for example, 50% of physical cold and lightning damage converted to fire damage that deal no non-fire damage. So that would be your build definer. Or something like... I don't know, there are a ton of them. Elemental Equilibrium. Hits that deal elemental damage remove exposure to those elements and inflict exposure to other elements. Exposure inflicted this way applies minus 25% to resistances. So this is something where you alternate between different elemental attacks, stuff like that. So you would have to aim for one of those and then take the most optimal way there. Ideally. What I'm gonna do now is put in stuff that gives you damage, because we are not aiming for a late game build. We are not even aiming past 2 hours. Notables keystones. And then yes, there is the ascendancy classes, which we probably won't be able to see today, but each class has, what is it, 4 now? 3 still? I'm not sure. ascendancies which further customize that class. You found a super powerful sniper you hadn't located before. Oh, it's a fixed drop. You don't think I'll find... Ah, that's okay. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe I'll ask you towards the end of the playthrough if I have still... I'm still missing it. But I'm quite happy with the one we have. So Hillock is the first boss. Oh, healed up.
My mana is gone.
Thor Obliterator just Mystic Saga. Thor Obliterator just Mystic Saga 2. Thor Obliterator just Mystic Decadence.
Fight. Killed the new boss. Got to the first encampment. Nothing good for us. This game has a ton of dialogue and writing and lore texts and everything in it. If you are willing to listen and read, which I won't do today, but there is a ton for sure.
Talamor, Lion Eyes what? While we live, we are blessed.
There's an eye.
Let's get the quest and let's get questing. Grand Slam, Molten Strike. Let's go with Molten Strike.
Farewell.
So Molten Strike is something like this.
I am surrounded by living corpses, dying Moriathans.
Physical and fire damage. This attack causes balls of molten magma to launch for. I thought I was gonna show you that, but I think I have to hit an enemy actually to show you that. Yeah. So that's gonna deal some damage around the enemy. Oh, now we have used that skill enough. We can level it up. I guess you didn't need to use the skill, right? You just had to gain experience with that skill in your slots, and you would still be able to level it up. But yeah, you have to have, and we didn't necessarily skill up all the molten strikes. If we wanted to equip another for some reason, we would have to level it up separately. That's something that's changed in Path of Exile to do, which I prefer, honestly. Oh, I think there's an earthquake going on right now. Did you feel it, Parrot? Or is it just me? Oh yeah, it's absolutely an earthquake. Wow, it's still going. Pretty strong indeed, yeah. I mean, it's not too strong, but it's lasting quite a while. Probably nothing to worry about. Shaky cam, is it shaking that much?
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kadu history tamed the wild sea. Their canoes struck in with the land. Lion Eyes gentlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Kyrie's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair. Arceus
Yeah, early game it's usually slow to clear. Of course, depending on your build also.
shown Rayclast our Karu's
I had to shake a bit,
strength.
yeah.
Come, we'll
It
teach
was
Rayclast
shaking
the Karu
quite a
way.
bit for a few seconds there.
Show me the way, Count.
Come on, dude. I guess I'm not gonna kill everything. Same center as yesterday. I don't think we would feel 4.5 like this. Well, I suppose that center is pretty close to where we are. There was a much weaker earthquake yesterday off the coast of the Black Sea near my city. What was it? 13 kilometers away or deep? Something like that. But it was like 3.5 or something, the earthquake. I didn't even feel it. If it's the same center, I think this is... I don't know. Maybe closer to 5. Anyway, nothing to worry about. If I say there's an earthquake, chat, and the Twitch connection, you know, the stream unexpectedly ends, then you need to start getting worried.
I will disappoint him.
Okay, we leveled up again. Let's put in... I suppose we could go here, increase the attack speed, strength, so we should probably make our way here either through strength or through melee damage, which makes more sense to me. If it doesn't land, it's the entertaining kind of earthquake. Kinda, yeah. It's like the shaking of a plane, or like the cradle for a baby. It's not like that at all. It's actually scary. I don't know if you experienced earthquakes where you live, or if you ever experienced a big earthquake. But it's pretty weird feeling. It can be very scary too. Even if you are sort of used to the sensation.
My mother is gone.
Oh, yeah, we don't have earthquakes like they do in Japan. Not at all. Okay, dude, what the heck? Okay, I cannot even hit this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm dead! Okay, nice start. Cannot kill that guy. You were in Tokyo at that point? Wow. I bet you must have been very scared. What's my weapon? My weapon is a horrible trash Drift Food Club. I wonder if I have a loot filter equipped or something. I don't even remember where you apply the loot filters. Item filter is none. Yeah, I could at least use a transmutation, but I think they're gonna find a better weapon. Anyway. You came here to see skill, you're in the wrong channel. I never claim that I have any skill with anything. Why don't you die? Why do you keep... Okay, let's try this. Let's try it like this. Charge towards me. Yeah, we didn't have anything against that boss. How did I disable the default showing of the... Okay, what did I do? What did I change here? I'm not even sure what I changed. I think it's supposed to be in UI. Always show sockets. Why? Why don't you like the seagulls? Not evasion, let's stay with armor. I'm used to hearing seagulls. There have always been a ton of seagulls where I live, being so close to the coast. They're just enjoying life, you know? Nothing wrong with laughing out loud. I live very close to the coasts. Like right next to the Marmara Sea.
My money is gone.
Yeah. Hey Mafna, how are you doing? Happy Monday. Steven Seagal. Alright, let's take care of this mission. Why are you surprised I'm playing Path of Exile? Balıkesir 6.1? Okay. Really? I have 3,500 hours in Path of Exile, Mafna, but I haven't played it for the last few years. Okay, 6.1 is quite a lot. And it's pretty close to where I am. You don't believe me? I mean, feel free to add me on Steam and just check my hours on Path of Exile. Is there any damage? Serious damage, Parrot? Is there a way to just enable drops without pressing Alt? There's gotta be a button for that. You refuse to believe? Okay, I'm gonna send you a screenshot then. Toggle highlighting is Z. Hey Righteous Bonder, welcome. You might have about 15k, that's a lot. That's a lot, okay. Let's do it like this. You have 3K. It has the absolute best end game of any ARPG I know. So it just keeps you playing.
My mana is gone.
Come on, dude. Keeps freezing me.
Cannot carry this.
8 strength, nice. Wait, why can I not keep this? I need level 4. Fine. Fine. I'm not gonna do that. Mitchell Marauder is now level 4. Now I should be able to add on. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any cosmetics? I should have a crap ton of cosmetics. So this game is free, by the way. In case you didn't know, Path of Exile is a free game. You don't have to pay anything to start playing. However, you can buy cosmetics if you want to support the developer. The developer makes its money through microtransactions. I would say 99% of what they're offering is, well, I would say anything they sell here as part of microtransaction isn't anything you absolutely have to buy. But there are the stash tabs, which I think are important for any serious Path of Exile player to have. It makes your life so much easier. So maybe you may feel the need to spend money on this, but if you're not interested in currency, in the cosmetics, you don't have to spend any money on this game, apart from if you want to support the developer. So that's one of the big points for this game, I think. And over the years, I have had quite a few microtransactions, so let's make our character look a little bit better. Okay, this looks nice. This looks better. Let's go with the innocence sets. With the halo. I don't have the innocence helmet. Guess not. Maybe there's no such thing. What is this? Asmeri Noble Deer Pets? MTX? Ah, it's for Path of Exile 2, I guess. Okay. Free item identification next. Oh, nice. You had 4 tabs for the longest time ever. I have a million tabs. Okay, let's go with the innocence weapon effects. Okay. Now we look like we are an endgame boss. In fact, we have trash weapons. But at least we look cool. I guess I don't have to stay here, I can just go. Let's get that lore though.
Khan has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Kadwi way is yet a seedling here, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day. Khan has kept his promise. The time of the Kadwi has come.
Dominance
Kadwi.
is my home, my family.
I guess I should probably turn up the dialogue volume a little bit.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles.
Quicksilver is nice. Ancestral Call. I'll take that.
Take care.
I'm not sure how Ancestral Call works with Molten Strike, but I guess we'll try. Yeah.
So,
I know the game so well, I got the best equipment immediately from the
stay sharp
early
out there.
game. That's how good I am.
Hello.
And that's a lie. Wait, Sal.
While we live, we are blessed.
Let's put this here, I suppose. Tiger's got a pair of running boots.
Welcome.
Does he?
Welcome.
Where? How did you even spot that? You didn't. It's not there. I guess you just wanted me to look. So yeah, these are the tabs I have, and a lot of these tabs are specialized. These are the only things I would say is worth spending money on. Apart from if you want to support the developer, of course you can buy whatever cosmetics you want. But actually spending some money on these tabs is very useful if you are gonna play this game for any amount of time. Like this is specifically for cards, this is specifically for maps, this is specifically for uniques. The single most important one is the currency tab. This is where all the orbs that I talked about go. You would at least want this, if nothing else. And then you have all the regular tabs where you can also sell your stuff from. You know, there is a trading website that the game uses. You put something here and you know, make it a public tab, and then you can price any of them, and then people can find those items you sell on that webpage. Unless you're on solo self-found like I am right now, then you cannot trade. But yeah, that's what the stash tabs are useful for also. Fetid Pool. I think Fetid Pool was past Mudflats. this could be good. I left my identified scrolls in town though. Yeah, Ancestral Call seems to work well with multi-arm.
My mana is gone.
Oh.
I cannot carry this.
I'm already full, let's drop these. Death by Rohan? No. The Rohan are friends, they are burps.
Oi, Exile, over here. Let's have a word, eh?
Who is Rowena Tarthis? This is a league mechanic I haven't seen before. Oi, Exile!
Beat me, and the choice is yours.
What?
Take my gear, recruit me, or send me packing. That's the Trathan code.
Challenge this mercenary to the duel to hire them. Mercenary is only accept gold payment up front. Challenge this mercenary to a deal for an item. So this is entirely new to me.
Come on, let's see what part. You're finished!
Where are you?
Seems right.
I'm dead. This is probably the latest league mechanic. Mercenaries League. It's the first time I'm seeing it.
To kill is to live in
Yeah.
Reclast.
So this is what I mean when I say this game is by now pretty bloated. There have been, I don't know how many, like 30 leagues, maybe less, maybe more, throughout the years. And they all come with their own unique mechanics. Some of them do not make it into the full game past the league itself. Some of them make it to the game changed. But enough of it has made it into the game that there are like 100 different mechanics you have to know and understand to actually be good at the game. And it's way too much for me at this point. Let's go with the attack speed.
Should have kept your head down.
Black storms descend on us from
This is not what the elders told us.
Okay, that's all the eggs, I think? No. This is probably good for us. This game starts out slow, but it's one of the fastest ARPGs I have seen, depending on your build. But Path of Exile community usually likes extremely fast zoom builds, where you can traverse multiple screens per second and clear areas in like, I don't know, mere seconds. And of course the design has come to accommodate that. Anything less than that is considered non-viable and suboptimal. That's another reason why I have grown a little bit, let's not say tired or bored, but tired and bored of the game. Because that's just not my style. I cannot even track what's going on in that kind of... When I try to watch, let's say, a streamer play that way, it's impossible for me to understand anything, let alone do it myself. And the game has become that, basically. That's why I'm hopeful about Path of Exile 2 as a fresh start. Path of Exile, yes. I don't think I found the fetid pulse. Oh, there's a medium life flask. Oh, there it is. Are you by any chance planning to sacrifice for this coalition? And more. Try now. Try now, Vera. You are missing your chance. Oh, nice critical hits. Wow. You got one. No, I don't think you will. Actually, I don't even know. After the last few days, you know, migrations and merges with the bots, I'm not 100% sure if the points awarding mechanism is working properly. It should be, but maybe you didn't get your 1 point, who knows.
My mana is gone.
You probably did. Nice enough.
cannot carry this.
There are some nice items here. How do I pick that up? Is it possible? Doesn't look like it. I suppose what I can do is this. Earthquake as it did cause some distraction. Wow. Hopefully it isn't too serious. You know, the intensity is one thing, but the duration of it was pretty long. It lasted a while. So the duration is the bigger cause of distraction usually. Okay, we got Born to Fight. Increased attack speed, strength, and increased physical damage. There aren't many quests in the game where you are told to kill every single enemy in a map. I'm not even sure if there is any others such quests after this one. I think there was at least one more, but they are very rare, thankfully, because usually you don't want to kill every single enemy on a map. Yeah, something like that, for sure. Brutus the Butcher. True. There are undeniable similarities for sure.
What little help I can offer.
I like this stone axe for now. Mine is much better. I wasn't able to identify this though.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Yeah, that's true. We could augment it. I'm not sure if we have one. We do have one. Oh wait, I cannot. Oh, did you mean it has two mods? Heavy and steadiness. I would need to turn it into a rare.
The submarine I've spent.
Which is what? Is it regal? Or is it changed?
I've traveled.
Turning magical into rare, I think, used to be regal, right? Which isn't all that common, especially in the early game.
Farewell.
So that quest gave us 2 skill points. If I can find my skill tree. P. So we could get versatility. It gives dexterity, intelligence, movement speed, global accuracy rating. Or we could get Heart of the Warrior. So it's usually a good idea to get some amount of stats. Like if you're a strength main, you want some dex and intelligence to have a higher versatility in using different supports for your skills, for example. Like green and blue supports, dexterity and intelligence supports will require you to have some dexterity and intelligence. And you won't always use red just because you're strength. So it's a good idea to have some of this. So maybe we go with that. It gives movement speed as well. Or we could go warrior training, you know. Area of effect for melee skills and melee strike range. That's always good as well. Honestly, we could go for Heart of the Warrior, versatility, warrior training, butchery, especially if we are gonna keep using 200 melee weapons. Or strong arm if we are gonna switch to one-handed. I think I'm gonna go for warrior training first. Oh wait, I did get refund points, not passive points. I was mistaken, I'm sorry. Which is for when you retire and open your own business. I'm gonna practice by butchering my enemies. I'm gonna practice for the future.
Fresh meat.
I need to talk to Tarky.
Now that you...
Steel skin. I guess I'm gonna go steel skin. There's a realm restarts? I didn't notice. Was there a message?
Farewell.
It would be wrong to do that here.
Restarting in 30 minutes. Well, how long ago was this? I may call Dan anyway. On the hour. Okay, so that's when I would stop anyway, so it's gonna be a good reason to stop anyway. Let's see what we can accomplish in half an hour. Yeah, I'm not sure. We are not clearing fast enough, I think. I can try to skip more. Actually, we do have decent clear.
My mana is gone.
Oh, there's another mercenary thing. I think I'm just gonna skip that.
Did House Kayaksin send you? No? Then be gone.
Okay, I'll be gone. But not before you told me to be gone. Be gone! Mad Maxima. Okay, Flooded Depths, I missed. So this way? Shouldn't be bad. Wait, maybe it's to here? Oh, it's probably here. No, it wasn't here. Oh, it could be all the way down here. Oh yes. Wow, okay. Whoa, 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 okay. Alright. Calm down. I'm dead. These things hurt. Cold damage is pretty annoying. It slows you. Slows your attack speed, the movement speed. Each elemental has, I think, 2 different effects it can apply. Cold is so annoying with chill and freeze. Actually, I think it might be 3 effects. So chat, which one have you liked the most? The 3 ARPGs we have played today. We played Torchlight, Grim Dawn, and Path of Exile. Which one do you think speaks to you the most? Can I brute force it like this? Will I have to run away at some point? Oh, you want? Got an amulet. 12 strengths. Adds physical damage to attacks. Maximum life. If you're still comparing new player experiences, you'd go for Grim Dawn. That's one of the things we are thinking of, for sure. PoE probably prefer to. They both have a big problem for you personally. So despite Path of Exile having big problem for you, you still prefer that over the 2 others? Powering is mana, I guess. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. You need to get each character through the story? You mean you need to get? Why do you need to get each? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. When you say each character, you mean every time you start a new character, you have to go through the story. There's no alternate way of leveling. Yeah, I understand that. It can be a big turn-off for a lot of players. Not for me, because I like the story leveling experience more so than endgame. Usually. But yeah, if you are trying multiple characters during a league or something, you may not want to play through the story again. And just efficiently level up. Maybe with early level maps or something. Nice, Mafna.
I'll never wear chains again, Caton or otherwise.
They made a sequel or sequel of sorts, not the direct sequel to Gibbous, but a new game that takes place in the same universe, right? Like a Magic School something? I haven't seen that yet. Hey Zerefuse.
I love you, cheese.
How are you doing, Zerefuse? Good to see you. would I want this? I don't want it. I'm not dead. So we have about 15 minutes left, right? 17 minutes. I don't think we can reach a new interesting boss in that time. I prefer you didn't, Syracuse, but if that's the only choice, that's the only thing we can do about the situation. The fawn. You probably don't want to stand in the fire. Come on, dude. I just killed mine.
Turn around. I won't ask twice.
Nia the Hateful. Why so hateful?
Every death brings me life.
Okay. Oh, Iron Ring. Okay. That's nice. Let's get this thing. Transmutation. There we go. Lightning resistance, maximum life, not bad. What? Grief Maker? Nia? I don't think I remember the reference. Prisoner's Gate. Can we reach the Prisoner's Gate? Am I on the wrong track? don't think I can fit that. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, did I miss here? Ah. He came from there. It's gotta be there. Kuduku, the false god. Am I gonna die? Oh, we are okay. That went smooth. This character is turning out to be a smoother experience than I imagined it would be. So far, I mean, we are just at the very early game, but still. Cat finally calmed down, nice. Did they want attention? Foods? Both? I hope they were, you know, not feeling unwell. Climb. If you wants to, you can probably go through in 4 or 5 hours. Well, I've never gone through the Path of Exile story in 5 hours. It takes me multiple days. But I'm slow. I am incapable of rushing, I guess. But I suppose your point stands. Path of Exile 2's story is way longer than Path of Exile 1. But Path of Exile 2 is not finalized, like things can change at any time until the actual release. Hope she's well reduced. Honestly, personally, I was happy to hear that Path of Exile 2 has a longer story. Because that's bulk of the enjoyment I get from an ARPG story. Also makes it less playable. less replay, sorry.
I cannot carry this.
Okay, let's return.
Hello.
I need to buy identify scrolls.
Goodbye.
Do I have any? No.
Not right now.
Yes?
You don't sell identify, do you?
While
No.
we live, we are blessed.
I don't even know how I'm gonna buy identify
You
scrolls.
managed to kill it.
I don't think anyone sells identifiers. I may just have to get rid of these.
Hello.
Let's just get rid of those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Get rid of it all.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Essence tab.
What little help
I couldn't see it. I see the portal scroll, but I don't see the identify scroll.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Played a little, about 3.5k hours. But I haven't played for a couple of years, so I'm not up to date on anything at all. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop anyway. Cannot do much else today. I don't think we are gonna reach the prisoner's gate. Skills are weak, it's hard to zoom through areas. Welcome, Proc. How are you doing? I don't know. I said it before. I think not being able to zoom is a bonus. Like, I like the more Souls-like-ish experience of PoE 2 over the zoom of PoE 1. Where you have to sidestep and dodge and roll from bosses' attacks rather than just brute forcing them. And you have to do that throughout the campaign. I am absolutely a noob. Like, I haven't built a proper character in my 3k hours. I know nothing about character building in PoE. I only enjoy the play, you know, the gameplay. Like, over this, I have absolutely zero control and mastery.
Not even worthy of death.
Well, if PoE 2 doesn't hurt the zoom of PoE 1, I think I'm gonna play it some and enjoy it. Maybe come back every once in a while. But it will be disappointing. I think it will though, because that's what the community wants. Melee splash is very
God
useful.
hasn't abandoned us.
There's a fine... Stay sharp out there.
Unfortunately, the server is shutting down in 2 minutes, and I don't want to go late today anyway. Like, I would already end around this time. So I think we're gonna stop here. And,
Hello.
yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's stream chat. I hope you enjoyed the 3 ARPGs we tried. Torchlight, Grim Dawn, and Path of Exile. And hopefully you enjoyed the stream as a whole. Had a good time. Thank you, Parrot, for picking these 3 games for us to do Critical Hits previews of. And I hope you got what you wanted, Parrot. You wanted to for us to kind of judge the onboarding experiences of each game. I tried to talk about it, and I hope it was satisfactory. And I hope some of you found it useful as well. And yes, as Parrot says, all of these games are in Critical Hits queue, Critical Hits lists, so you can boost them whenever you want. Thanks for being here, everybody. Let's find someone to raid. You could go see Nancy. It's been a little bit since we were able to raid her last. We have options. Let's say hi to Nancy. Josephson, Pi, Jer, QP, thank you for the resubs. Branka and Vero, thank you for the raids. Thanks for the 1 follow. And everyone, thanks for sharing part of your day with me today. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the ARPG attack of today. And yeah, I'm going to start a new set of points and clicks tomorrow on Tuesday and Wednesday streams. Since we have finished Silksong, I'm gonna get started on some new games. 6 points and clicks I have decided to play. We are gonna start tomorrow with Broken Age, and hope to see you there with the point and clicks. And if not tomorrow, then whenever you can come back, whenever that might be. Until then, take care of yourselves and be well. And goodbye for now.